And there's the header from Cavani. Oh, that was all too easy.
Welcome to the Ball Gecko Podcast.
Getting forward into the area for the first time, the cross and the goal.
The show that brings the ins and the outs of the beautiful game to African fans by passionate African voices. Ball Gecko, get in the game.
Hi guys, welcome to the Ball Gecko Podcast. Yeah, we look different. Someone is missing. Toby's under the weather, so you can send all your love to Toby. Hopefully he gets better very soon. My name is Ayola Kelechi. I'm usually the co-host, but today, let me just steal Toby's job for today. Hi, Unagi.
Hi.
Today we've got Femi in the studio. He's been here before, but this is the first time you're seeing his face. He's kind of handsome, I won't lie, but we're just thanking God for the grace.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of now.
Have you seen me? Have you seen you?
Now on my own podcast. It's fine, no wala. Let's move.
I'm sorry.
1-0. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm fine.
Have you been following the Euros?
Yes, I've actually been following most of it.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite team.
Really?
Surprisingly.
Still?
Well, I'm a Ronaldo stan, so
yeah.
I'm just following his progress, but I don't really have a favorite team. I was supposed to pick France, but
they've been doing somehow.
So I'm just following my club's footballers.
Oh, okay, that's true. So you must have been happy yesterday.
Yes, I was.
When Saka played against Czech Republic.
Well, before the match, I wasn't really impressed with England because they were not starting him or anything. So I wanted England to
lose.
But when I saw him in the starting lineup, I changed my mind.
I remember you told me that you had some choice words for Gareth Southgate when he said he has a lot of attacking talent and that's why Sancho is not starting.
Yes. Gareth Southgate is like the English Arteta. I'll just put it that way. He's like the English Arteta. Imagine him having the plethora of talent in his, and he could not. He's playing like maybe Stoke City football, say Bruce football. He cannot attack. He can't create chances, and he's saying he has Sancho and he's playing. Let's admit Sterling scored, right? Sterling scored in both matches. He's like their leading scorer.
The only scorer.
But he
only scored 2 goals.
He's so bad. There's a video trending on Twitter, like in the last match they had against Scotland. Yeah. That there was a ball he was supposed to pass to Rhys James. When he got the ball,
he just turned back.
Sterling passed. Rhys James was free. He did not pass the ball. He was looking for the penalty. He tried to find the penalty till he lost the ball. So it was that bad. Yeah,
and I think that's a big indictment on the way that they've played. Even in terms of expected goals, they are still one of the lowest teams or the lower teams. Yeah, if I may say so.
They don't deserve to be in the. They don't deserve to go around the system. But I supported them in the last World Cup, so it may be coming home soon.
You think it's coming home?
It may be coming home. I'm not getting my hopes up this time.
No problem. So, what teams have you been most impressed by?
Italy.
Yeah. What about Belgium?
Belgium was expected.
Okay, Belgium was expected.
They have like the best squad by Italy. They have like the best squad available to them. Lukaku, KDB.
France also have a very good squad.
Yeah, France also has a good squad. They've not beaten Hungary. They've not beaten Hungary, and I think the return of Benzema into the squad changes things because
they get used to it.
Exactly, because they were used to Giroud, the kind of play he brings and everything. So I think the problem between Giroud and Mbappe affected the squad. They're not starting Benzema, so the squad change is not really letting them kick on. But surprisingly, they are doing well.
So Italy, what has impressed you about Italy?
Italy has been very compact. They've not let in any goal. They've been playing so well. Possession. The players are actually good. Locatelli has been doing very well. And
of course, you say Locatelli has been doing well because you want your club to sign him.
No comments. Locatelli has been doing very well. I didn't even notice that Verratti was not in the squad.
Yeah.
Because until when Verratti not even played, you're like, wow.
This is what they can even get better.
They have a lot of choices. They have a lot of options to them, and they've been playing so well. They have been playing well. That is it. That is what we expected from England.
Yeah, since they've been together for a long time.
Exactly.
They should already have an idea of how they want to play and everything.
And also, Italy's national anthem. You see how they decide. So much passion. So you expect. So they've actually been very wonderful.
What's going to happen if they lose after they sing the national anthem like that?
That's a big L on them. It is a meme. If you lose after singing like that, no. That's a disgrace. You can't show that much passion and not bring it into the pitch. Except if they play much better team or they lose by maybe.
Well,
and there's no much better team.
They're going to
as it
play
stands.
in the round of 16 against Austria. Do you think
Yeah.
they're going to roll over them?
Yeah. So
Definitely.
Definitely. Definite. Austria tried. They've been
Up and down.
They've been up and down, but I don't see them going past Italy. Italy is actually, I can't even predict at least 2 goals. Italy is going to score at least 2 goals. Austria has been letting
Guys, in
goals
case you are listening and you want to bet and you lose your money, this is Unagi, this is his face.
Don't worry,
So
find me.
Exactly.
I will reimburse you. Italy will score at least 2 goals in
Nice
that
one.
match. I promise you.
So who has been your most disappointing side?
My most disappointing side, I think
Apart from
Turkey.
England.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey came to disgrace them. I play on my FIFA 20. I used Turkey. I'm one of the coaches of Turkey, and Turkey has been terrible. Burak Yilmaz
Was absent, completely absent. The only time we saw Yilmaz was when he was fighting. And at that age, you'd expect more experience
and a lot.
more
So
level head.
they came. They conceded goals. They did not
Considered
even.
8 goals,
They
scored
were
only one.
not even. They were not even closely impressive. They just came to disgrace themselves in the competition. Turkey, by England, Turkey has been the most disappointing team in the Euros.
What about Spain?
Oh, I expected it from Spain.
Wow.
I was not disappointed. I expected it from Spain. The era of the tiki-taka is over, and their main man is Alvaro Morata. Come on.
But he scored. He scored already. In
Yes, but he misses.
So his misses are outweighing the goal that he has scored.
He misses a lot. I don't even know about XG. I don't know what Morata's XG is, but he misses a lot. He misses too many chances. And considering the players, the team, even on paper, the team doesn't look so good if you see them.
Who would you have replaced?
See Pedri, Rodri.
But Pedri has been one of their best
I know
players.
he has been one of their best players, but
And he
Thiago
was
is sitting
very good last season.
Thiago is sitting on the bench.
But do we know that Thiago would have played better than Pedri?
I know Thiago is a senior man. I know experience is needed in Euros.
So pass to me, I pass to you.
Well, senior man, I see you. Your goalkeeper is a player too, exactly. But I feel Thiago would have done better. Even Ferran Torres, I don't know. He's not starting enough in Man City. I don't know why he's one of their.
But he's been starting regularly for Spain.
For Spain,
And he's actually been doing well. I think he scored the goal that brought them here in the first place.
He has been doing well, fine. But I don't think he has had enough of club games in his hand
This past season
to
get a starting shirt.
Be impressive, to have that flow. You know, starting for Spain once in a while is not as much. It's not the same as playing regular club football. You are in form and everything. So that's why I was talking about Sterling. That's why he should not play, because he was not on form. And Guardiola mistakenly started him in Champions League final.
By mistake.
Well, bored people have their mistakes. But
Wow.
Ferran Torres should not. I don't know. Spain's squad has been very average.
Do you think they left back too many people that should have made the squad? I mean, they took only 24 people when they could have taken 26.
Well, I don't know what the coach was thinking. I don't know what Luis Enrique is thinking. If he continues to play like, he may not even see the round of 16.
Yeah, I mean, they have to win today.
I'm tipping them to lose.
Tipping them to lose, not even to draw.
I'm tipping them
against
to lose.
Slovakia.
Yeah, Slovakia did well in their first match.
That's serious.
They are underdogs, so Spain can actually they can lose the ball against them. They can drop the ball against them. Their football has been nothing sort of disappointing. No, not disappointing, because I expected it. So Spain has just been there.
So going into the round of 16, who are you looking forward to seeing?
I want to see Ronaldo in the round of 16, but it's going to be very hard because they are playing France today.
But all they need is a draw.
Yes, but France wants to
disgrace them. So revenge for 2016.
Exactly. So I don't think France would want to help Portugal's ambition to qualify. So I think it's going to be a very tough match. They tried against Germany.
Yeah.
Portugal tried against Germany, but then they let in
4 goals.
They let in too many goals immediately. So like they made it easier for Germany.
Yeah.
And for Ozil's sake, I don't like Germany anyway. I wish they go out.
The Habibi course.
The Habibi. Well, the Habibi course is still on. They may qualify, but they are not going anywhere. They are not going past quarterfinals. I promise you that. So
this is the second tip now that Femi has given us. The first one was Italy to score 2 goals.
2 goals against Austria.
Second one, Germany is not getting past the quarterfinals. No problem. Carry on.
Then for the round 16, Italy, expect them to beat Austria profoundly. Netherlands.
Yeah, how come you didn't mention them as one of the impressive sides?
Well, they're not playing
9 points.
They're not playing one of my youngsters. So one of the guys I look forward to. No,
who?
Gravenberch.
Gravenberch. But
So
I mean, their midfield is packed.
Their midfield
is where they've gotten a lot of their advantage from.
It's a lot.
The young Wijnaldum.
Yeah, but they had what wants. I wanted to see a little bit of Gravenberch, but they are actually doing very good. Memphis Depay is playing well. They are doing very well, except one guy.
Weghorst.
Yes, you already know. I don't call him Weghorst.
But he scored already.
He's Wotu. He's not Wout. He's Wotu because he's not doing so good. He's not. They should be playing Donny Malen and
Donny Malen came on and had an assist in the last game.
So, Italy, Netherlands, they are doing well. I see them advancing to semi-finals. I see Italy goes all the way to the finals.
Mad. So that's the third prediction.
Italy goes all the way.
Femi's on a roll today. 3 straight predictions. Now England could play France, Germany, or Portugal. Who do you want them to play?
Whoever England plays, they are going to be out. Whoever England, if they play France, France is too much for them. France is too much of an attacking team. France is more compact. France.
They know how to do what England is trying to do better than England.
France has their game going. France has a better coach. France has a more experienced coach. So France is going to beat England if England are unlucky to meet France. The only team England may be close to bamboozling, not even bamboozling, to be lucky enough to beat maybe Portugal.
What about Germany?
Germany. I don't see England beating Germany. Germany too, they are compact. They are playing very well. They played very well against Portugal. Their first match was not.
I think in the first match they even actually played well. They were just somewhat unlucky in the important moments. They considered an own goal. They missed big chances.
I don't see their first night working for them. So I don't see Gnabry. I would have wanted Werner to start, but Werner Morata, same
WhatsApp group.
Exactly, same WhatsApp group. So I don't. But Gnabry seemed to have gotten his game against Portugal. So England, Germany is going to. But Portugal, they are not very strong at the back. They're a Lamborghini with a V-boot
bending.
Exactly. So Ronaldo can come.
Guerrero, Font and Pepe.
See the age. Kane is going to have if England
get their things right.
If they start the right people.
Yeah.
But if they go back to starting Sterling, Mount.
Well, they might not be able to start Mount because he's in quarantine as well as Chilwell.
Actually.
Because Billy Gilmore has the coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly.
So who do you think England should replace Mount with? Grealish? Saka?
Grealish did well in the last match. He played okay, but Grealish
why are you sounding like a Grealish hater?
No, I'm not a Grealish hater per se, but he's not a per se. But because of the way he plays, he looks to go to the ground. He looks to draw the foul. He does not know when to stay on his feet. Hazard is like the most fouled player, but Hazard knows when this thing is going to. This chance is actually a good chance. Let me stay on my feet.
Better for you to.
Yes, there was a goal.
With
I do not like Hazard. To prove a point, I do not like him. He has scored so much goals against my club, but he plays so well. There was a goal he scored against Arsenal. He could have gone to the ground. Coquelin tried to fall him down, but he went on and he scored the goal. But Grealish in that point, he has collected the foul. So I don't really like his play, and he's not a 10 per se. So I would rather England plays a 4-3-3 than a 4-5-1. And they should stop playing the duo of Calvin Phillips.
I think it's sort of helped them because teams are struggling to create chances against England.
Yes, teams are struggling
mainly because of those two.
Teams are struggling to create chances against them, but they too are struggling to
create chances
in front. They are playing too safe.
Yeah.
When you play too safe, it's not a good kind of football for the kind of quality you have for what you can play. So you are playing too safe. You're trying to say, okay, man, if you play against a team that is attacking like that, your safety net is not going to work. So you have to play people, take the game to them, not try to play safe. Do not play the Mourinho football. Play safe when you have maybe scored a goal or two. But to start either.
Why are you throwing in Mourinho shit into? The man is in his house sleeping.
I have to say it. The people that play those kind of football, Sam Allardyce, Steve Bruce, Stoke City football. Now you should not. Gareth Southgate should be doing a whole lot better. So I see them playing safe. If they can remove one of either Calvin Phillips and...
Who would you rather keep?
Who would I rather keep? Calvin Phillips and Rice. I'll keep Calvin Phillips.
Why?
He just seems like he has better things to offer than Rice. Rice is good. Rice is very good defensively, But Calvin Phillips can offer more forward. The way, for instance, now the way France plays with Kante, Rabiot, and Pogba. The three midfielders there, they are very complementary. The way Kante plays, the way Pogba plays, the way Rabiot plays. That's the kind of formation England should be looking towards. Calvin Phillips, Grealish, Jack, or look for somebody else. I do not like that two double pivots.
The problem was that they didn't carry so many central midfielders.
Yeah,
they carried a lot of.
Whose fault? Whose fault? Say we are back to the same thing. Whose fault?
So do you think they should go ahead and play an attacking midfielder in central midfield? Maybe play with Phillips, Saka, Grealish.
No, not Phillips, Saka, Grealish. Phillips.
If Mason Mount was fit.
I'd rather Foden there.
Wasn't in
Foden can play. I've seen Pep deploy Foden in the middle, central midfield, so I can play Foden
instead of on the right. Why do you think he's not playing Sancho?
I have
choosing to play Foden on the right where he barely plays.
I have no idea why he's not playing Jadon Sancho. I came here to slate Gareth Southgate because you have Sancho. Man U has been chasing Sancho for a long time, and you have that guy in your squad, and you chose not to start him. You are playing Sterling, Foden, Kane. You played the first time, it barely worked. You played the second time, it barely worked. And the third time, you are not playing
Sancho.
Sancho.
Even when they had the chance to experiment a little bit.
So it may be some personal issues with Sancho and Southgate. I'm not sure. But
England do have Bellingham. Do you think he should start more?
Jude Bellingham, he actually plays well for Dortmund. But England has a lot of options. So I won't say he should start more, but he should definitely get some more playing time. If you see that you're not playing, you have 5 substitutions.
Yeah.
There was the time you have 5 substitutions.
I don't think he's used all 5 in any of the games.
Why is he doing that? Is he taking the subs home? He's doing some Arsene Wenger something. Arsene Wenger does that sometimes. Just make one sub and carry the minutes to sub home. Why? You have the chance to spice things up or give your players a little run in their legs. Let them warm up, let them play, let them get some games on, some minutes under their hand, and you are not giving them. So that's actually very bad. So if he can use more of his subs, I feel Jude Bellingham should get more time. Other people should get more time, but it's too late for them, actually.
Because they don't have any wiggle room again. They have to play what they want to play or what they need to play.
Nah, when I mean it's too late for them, the options, the people they are bound to play, they are not good. They are not good enough to beat them, except if something miraculous happens in that match.
So, before we go, your final predictions for the people who are going to meet in the final.
Italy.
Okay, we already have that one now.
Italy and somebody.
You would have played alone now. Italy and who?
I say Italy, but I don't want to put
you
my.
Don't stick your neck out for.
I don't stick my neck out for Portugal. I don't stick my neck out for anyone. But I am 80% sure that Italy is going to make it to the final.
Do you think Italy winning their group, Italy, Belgium, Netherlands, they've all gotten 9 points? Do you think that's a positive or a negative for them?
For them, I don't know. For Italy, it's a positive. They did well. They showed people that we are here.
Do you think now people are going
business.
to expect more from them? People are going to come to play against Italy, and it's going to be 11 men at the back.
No, if you do that, you are just
wasting your time.
You are wasting your time. Actually, you can do that against Belgium. You may be able to get away. You can't do that against Italy because Italy plays dominating football to start with. So if you are just going to stay back, you are playing into their hands. You are helping them into their hands. So I feel because they won their groups and everything, people will actually expect more. They'll be cautious. And when you are cautious, when you are playing cautious football.
The thing about winning the group is that only 2 people who have won their group with maximum points have ever won the Euros. That's actually why I asked, because it seems like a really bad precedent for them.
Well, I don't follow. I feel his history is like that. I don't believe. I don't like
we saw Chelsea this year now, 2012. It's coming home, and it came home eventually.
Remember what I said about boardmen? They tend to drop the ball when it matters.
And there are no ball coaches at the Euros.
Exactly. They tend to drop the ball when it matters, because if you are going to talk about that Champions League final, Sterling should not be starting that match. A lot happened in that Champions League final that should have not have happened. Chelsea did well. Kudos to them. Anyway, but a lot could have happened. So, but I see, even if it has not happened, it may still happen.
So they can become the third.
They can become the third. But if they are in the final against Portugal is going to win.
Because your fave is there.
Because my fave is there. If they're in the final against...
What kind of wuru Yahoo prediction is this?
It's just love. If they're in the final against Portugal is going to win. But if they're in the final against anybody else, Netherlands, they are too good for Netherlands. The only team that could give Italy a tough time, apart from my wish for Portugal, is Netherlands.
About France?
No. The only team that I can... not Netherlands. Italy, Belgium.
What about France?
Belgium could give Italy a strong time. France, still the same thing I said about France.
They've still not gotten used to each other.
They've still not gotten used to each other yet, especially in that front and everything. So they may get it right in the round of 16 and quarterfinals, and they may be a formidable team. But I've seen Italy not concede goals. So a team that is winning and not conceding goals, they are hard to break down.
Yeah.
I've seen France concede goals to Hungary. They've not beaten Hungary for how many years now?
Quite a while.
Yeah. So and Hungary scored. When Hungary scored first, I was like,
No, but then again, doesn't that again play into the hands of history? The fact that they've never beaten Hungary at the Euros.
Well,
now even though Hungary is a much weaker side, they still couldn't beat them.
I feel people would not learn from their past are doomed to repeat it. But I feel history, Italy may be the third team that wins that group. But I'm rooting majorly for Italy. I said I don't have a bet, but I'm rooting for Italy. They've been impressive so far, and I'm rooting for them to take something special.
Do you think they are looking this good because they've played teams that are not so good? I mean, they've played Turkey, who are at their worst. They've played Switzerland. Switzerland were very bad in that game. I mean, apart from even the way Italy played. And then Wales, a man down, still almost scored against them.
Well, there are other teams that are playing against teams that are not so good, and they are struggling against them. So I feel even if you are playing against a team that is not good, you should beat them. And they did. They beat them. If you are playing against a team that is good, I feel they are building up confidence. Even though they played against a team that is not so good, they feel they can beat anyone.
Because
and they didn't concede any goal to them. Them not conceding any goal is testament to the fact that their defense is compact. Donnarumma is actually a very good keeper.
Yeah, I mean, he's Donnarumma.
Exactly. So, and just signed a new contract.
Yes. So PSG, unfortunately,
he's doing very well.
Would you have taken him at Arsenal?
I won't take anybody at Arsenal right now because Arteta is there. So, I'm not interested in taking anybody.
All right, guys. This is the end of the show. You've heard Femi's predictions. You can decide to bet on it, although I wouldn't advise it. He's particularly bad at giving betting advice.
I have won money, a lot of money.
Where is the money? It's showing on your body. Okay, no other. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching the Ball Gecko Podcast. We'll see you next week again. Safe.
Ball Gecko. Get in the game.